Welcome back, AP Government students. This is our fourth video in Unit 1, The Challenges of the Articles of Confederation, the U.S.'s first form of national government. In today's video, we're going to explore why the Articles were created, what made them so weak, what problems emerged, and how those failures shaped our Constitution. So let's get started. After declaring independence, the U.S. needed a national government, and in 1781, the Articles of Confederation were ratified as America's first constitution, created a loose alliance of the 13 sovereign states. The central government was given very limited powers. Of course, the goal was to avoid tyranny that they had experienced under British rule. But did that fear go too far? Under the Articles, the national government could not tax citizens. It has to ask states for money, which most of the times they didn't. Regulate interstate commerce. States imposed tariffs on each other and even printed their own money. Enforce laws. No executive branch meant Congress could pass all the laws they want, but there was no one to enforce them. Settling disputes. There was no national court system, so no way to resolve conflicts between the states. And amending the Articles was not easy. It required a unanimous vote, which was basically impossible. This meant the federal government was too weak to solve national problems. These weaknesses weren't just theoretical. They caused real problems in our country. Economic instability and inflation grew. States began to fight over trade and boundaries. And in 1786 through 1787, Shays' Rebellion became a turning point. Farmers in Massachusetts rebelled against taxes and foreclosures. The federal government was powerless to stop it, and it really showed how weak and ineffective the Articles really were. Leaders at this point realized they needed a stronger government. 1787, delegates met at the Constitutional Convention to fix the Articles. They ended up writing a whole new constitution instead. The Federalists supported replacing the Articles completely with a stronger government. The Anti-Federalists feared tyranny, but did agree that reform was needed. The U.S. Constitution solved many problems. It gave Congress the power to tax and regulate commerce. It created an executive branch and a court system. It made it easier to amend the Constitution, even though it was still a difficult process. So let's recap. The Articles of Confederation created a weak national government. Congress couldn't tax, enforce laws, or regulate trade. These weaknesses led to economic problems and unrest, like Shays' Rebellion. The failure of the Articles inspired a stronger system under the current Constitution. Understanding the Articles helps us see why the founders built checks and balances into the U.S. Constitution. Thanks for watching. Next up, we'll look at 1.5, the ratification of the U.S. Constitution. Please like and subscribe for future videos. Don't forget that notification bell. Have a great evening. Keep studying.